What's up, guys? In today's video, I have a box of new designer samples that came in today. These are new releases, at least most of them are. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of designer fragrances, but there is maybe one or two that I actually really want to smell in this video. So I'm going to leave those two, I'll leave those two for last. But let's get started. One of these I have already smelled, but you know what? Let's get started with Invictus Victory. What is this? Invictus Victory Absolute Parfum Intense by Paco Rabanne. I am not the biggest fan of Invictus DNAs. I'm assuming I'm not going to like this one, but we'll see. So the notes on here show fresh black pepper, sensual amber, and sandalwood. Now, reading those notes, sounds good. But, of course, it's going to be overly sweet, how most of them are. That's my expectation, just because that's normally what we get with these designer fragrances, and I'm not the biggest fan of the over sweetness of them. Smelling it in the air right now, that's exactly what I'm getting. Typical strong sweet smell. Up close, you could definitely smell the pepper and the sandalwood. But it still smells very designery, which is expected. It's like, well, I guess it's the Invictus DNA, so I can't really, hate too much about it, just because it's the DNA that got really popular. I'll leave it to dry down for a little bit. But yeah, peppery, definitely some sandalwood, plus Invictus. That's what you're getting. Next, this is a fragrance this is not a pre-release. Or I think it was re-released with a different name. It was Gucci Guilty Black. Now it is called Gucci Guilty Essence. I'm gonna spray it on real quick, because I actually like this one. I just never bought a bottle of it. I'm gonna see if maybe they changed something. No, seems like it's the same kind of DNA. Notes are lavender, orange blossom, and patchouli. I like Gucci's DNA. Gucci Guilty Essences. I like it. Gucci's designer fragrances aren't the overly sweet fragrances, so I actually enjoy the Gucci fragrances compared to like the Invictuses and all that fun stuff. And then we have the Polo 67, the new one. Let's break this open. So eau de parfum, woody, fruity, boisé. Oh, that's just in a different language. This is the best sample so far. Has a good atomizer. Bubblegummy smell. Let's see. I definitely just made this video it might just be a hating video on these designer fragrances. I just don't care about them. So I'm probably like the worst person to, watch videos for if you're looking for designer scents. At least like the typical designers like the Invictuses and the Polos and all that stuff. Yeah, really bubblegummy. I pretty much just get bubblegum. Like the big League Chew. Like if you guys ever know about those Big League Chew gums, they're like straw pieces of gum. That's exactly what it smells like. Maybe that's what they went for, since they have like the baseball font to it. Plus, I know they had Aaron Judge, which is a New York Yankees player. On the previous one, I'm not sure if he's also the person for the advertisement on this one. But that's what it smells like. It smells like the Big League Chew bubble gum, if you guys have ever smelled that, specifically the pink one. All right, and then this one I've smelled before, but I'll go ahead and smell it again, just because why not? It came in a sample. It's gonna be Azzaro's Forever Wanted Elixir. There you go, so you can see the sample. We'll go ahead and put it on this arm. I remember this one. This one's leather, leather forward. Doesn't have the notes anywhere. Raspberries extract, heart of cardamom, and leather accord. Nope. This one's nice as well. This one's not a sweet designer fragrance. This one, well, it's more dry. It's not too sweet. It's not really sweet. It's gonna be something in the realm of like a Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford. Definitely leather, raspberry, that kind of style. If you're a big fan of, leather fragrances like that, you'll definitely enjoy this. But it might be a little too hard to wear for some. And it's definitely one that might be more geared towards the nighttime, maybe colder weather. Just because, at least with my experiences, I love leather fragrances, but I just never know when to wear them. Yeah, and then these are the two I'm excited to try. It's gonna be Dolce & Gabbana's Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue 2025, which is a new version. I have smelled it. I just don't remember what it smelled like. I do have the option to pick this up for really cheap. Top notes, notes are lemon, rosemary, and patchouli. Because, my issue with Dolce & Gabbana, the light blue one, the original light blue pour homme, I get that egg smell on my skin. My skin chemistry gives that egg smell. I tried this one not too long ago at a store, but I don't really remember what it smelled like. I'm gonna give it a few more sprays, just because it smelled a little alcohol-y. So might as well just put in a few more sprays on here. This one, I can see myself picking up like a small bottle of this one, and it might be like my my travel fragrance. So let's see. Yeah, bright lemon. That kind of comes off like alcohol-y, like not in a bad. Well, yeah, not that it's bad. It's just what it smells like. Yeah, as it dries down a little bit, that alcohol smell gets away. You get more of that lemon. Yeah, definitely a nice scent. This is a signature scent for somebody that doesn't have too much fragrances. I think this is going to be a really good scent, or probably a bestseller. I mean, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue is already a bestseller, but now that it gets away from that egg smell, it might be a little easier for a lot more people to enjoy this fragrance. Plus, a lot of people might not even notice the difference. So, not notice the difference from the old one, but notice that there's a 2025 version out now compared to people that are not into fragrances probably don't know there's a new version out. They probably just think the bottle got restyled or something. If they're one of those people that constantly just rebuy the same fragrance. It's still somewhat similar to the original, from what at least I remember of the original, but yeah, takes off that saltiness away, which is a plus in my opinion. And then lastly, this is another one I actually want to try. Coach for Men Eau de Parfum. This is like that, yeah, the black bottle. So you can see the black bottle. So I actually used to own Coach for Men. I think it was the Eau de Toilette. That was the one that's like maybe a gray gradient to black. I got rid of it a long time ago, but Yeah, I kind of miss it sometimes. Let's see. All right, so intense and vibrant, the charismatic aromatic ambery fragrance opens with notes of fresh bergamot and geranium contrasted with sensual Saffiano leather undertones. All right, so there's going to be a leather fragrance. I guess leather is getting popular. All right. Then we'll go ahead and rank these, because why not? This is actually really nice. I think that's the geranium on top. The bergamot's not too crazy. You can smell the freshness and like the juiciness from the bergamot. The leather is not like a crazy. It's not a crazy leather fragrance. It's not like a straight up leather fragrance, like the Wanted Elixir fragrance. It's actually really nice. I might pick up a bottle of this. I say that, but then I know I'm never gonna wear it. Yeah, this is definitely really nice. All right. Good job, coach. This is a good job, coach, not following the typical designer stuff. Even though most of the stuff that I've smelled don't really smell too designer, like popular Invictus kind of smell. This one's really good. All right, so let's rank them real quick. All right, last place. Last place. Victory. What the hell is this? Invictus, Victory, Absolute. Last place. We'll put that right there. Next, Polo 67. Second to last place. Then, Forever Wanted Elixir. So what, there's 7 samples? No, 6 samples. So number 6 is Invictus, number 5 is Polo, number 4 is Azzaro. Number 3 is going to be the Gucci fragrance. This is not even a new release, but they sent it out anyways. I guess it's not doing too well with sales. All right. Number 2 spot is going to be Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue 2025. Nope. And at the number 1 spot, it's going to be the Coach fragrance. Coach fragrance is actually really nice. I didn't know if it was going to be good or not. I was excited to try it just because I used to own that one Coach fragrance, the Coach for Men, just the regular one. But definitely really happy with the Coach fragrance. Dolce & Gabbana, glad that they got rid of the egg smell. Smells still pretty similar to the original, but it got away from the egg smell. I hate that egg smell. Unfortunately, I know a lot of the great fragrances like the original Acqua di Gio and stuff. I do get the egg smell from them, so I don't really get to enjoy them like other people do. The Gucci, it's not a new release. It's one that was re-released, but it looks like they're still trying to push it out just because it might not be doing too well on sales. I'm not too sure. Because it was Gucci Black, Gucci Guilty Black, and then now it's Gucci Guilty Essence. Azzaro was a pretty good scent. I just know if I had a bottle of this, I would never wear it just because it's kind of, I have other leather fragrances that I already don't wear that are better. So Ombre Leather, I would say, is way better than this fragrance. Even if you have Tuscan Leather is definitely a better version of the fragrance. The YSL Wild Leather that I have from that private line or whatever the hell it is, that one's a better leather fragrance. So yeah, I think it's just another leather fragrance that's trying to be something, but it's not as different as those fragrances I just listed. Polo smells like that Big League Chew bubblegum, which I could care less about. Sure, it gets compliments, but I don't care about the wearing. I tend to, when I used to, so basically when I had like 1 million gold elixir, I would wear it, enjoy it. Then there'd be a point that I just get tired of it. Like, it was so annoying to smell it on myself all day. Sometimes I would, and it's not that I would overspray. It's just that, those kind of fragrances are just projectors to just be more compliment getters. And I'd get sick and tired of smelling it all day just because I wouldn't go nose blind to it. Same thing with the Azzaro Most Wanted, the black bottle. I used to have that one. That was pretty much the same situation. But yeah, let's finish this video. Invictus, Absolute. Just not the biggest fan of the Invictus DNA. Sure, it has the pepper and the sandalwood, but that goes back to the Invictus DNA, which I do not like. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like and subscribe. I know this is probably going to get me some hate just because I don't like designer fragrances. But I do really like the Dolce & Gabbana and the Coach for Men. So that's, I'm not a niche, I'm not a, what's it called, a niche snob, right? So give me some slack. All right, guys, that's all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one, guys.